Namaste. I wanted to talk about approaching life, approaching Ayurveda with simplicity. We've been trained to look for all the nitty gritty little details of things. And what that does, it makes things complicated. And life doesn't need to be that complicated, and Ayurveda doesn't need to be that complicated. Certainly, there's some foundational information to have, but when you're starting out, look for the simplest ways to do things because that will help you experience the results more quickly, which will then build some momentum for you going further with it. And then you start to learn about life and how incredible it is, and that we don't have to get caught up in a lot of details. And so, some examples of that are recipes. We make our recipes as simple as we can, and then if you're a person who likes to spend a lot of time in the kitchen and that, then you can do a lot of extra things, and that's okay. But sometimes we get caught up in trying different things with food, and then maybe you could say we use it too much. You don't want to cook things twice, right? Because we're looking for prana, because the prana is what makes us feel good, what gives us vital energy, and that. So keep the recipe simple. I had somebody ask me the other day about doing this process and cooking things down because it would concentrate the enzymes in it. And it's not helpful to look at our food in that way. It's better that we find the way to make what the food has to offer accessible to us. And so that's what we do in Ayurveda, and that's why, for example, we suggest in most cases that you're going to cook things only moderately. You don't want to use really high temperatures, and you don't want to let things cook, for 2 days, things like that. So it's really quite simple, and then we let our intuition get involved, and that's when it becomes a creative process that actually becomes a spiritual endeavor that's part of our life. It's how we nourish our bodies and our mind, and our body, mind, and spirit connection. So keep it simple. Look for ways that you can do that. And if you're a long-time cook or chef, and you have all kinds of interesting ways of doing things, see what happens when you keep it really simple, and put your love into it, and I think you'll like the results.